one more thing here, I think. Yeah, so now we're for sure brawling. We'll try to get us Calamos. Oh, we can double rat. Wow. Super valuable brawl, guys. Super valuable here. The egg does indeed die. We actually won the brawl too. That's pretty lucky. What is up, guys? Welcome to Survive Me Standard. The name of the deck today is called Egg Nest Warrior. Now this is a pretty basic N'Zoth tilted Quest Warrior deck. You know, built around, of course, Fire Plume's Heart. You might have seen Comparium play this deck before. The interesting things we're doing, we're putting in 2 copies of Devilsaur Egg, which of course comes back with N'Zoth. And we have activations for it. We have Inner Rages in the deck, so you can make a 2/2, trade into something, hopefully get a 5/5 for a big tempo play. There is also tempo to be had after you brawl. You will be brawling with this style of deck, so those 5/5s come out at the end of the turn and give your opponents problems. We're gonna run 2 copies of Blood Warriors. Hopefully our eggs sit on the board damaged. They won't be destroyed by our opponents. So we'll get extra copies of eggs through Blood Warriors, and we have many battle cries in the deck that we want to get extra copies of. This could be a Sudden Genesis. A new card from Maguro does the same sort of thing. A couple extra mana for a little bit more tempo. Every time I had that card in the deck, I wanted it to be just Blood Warriors. And because there's so many good battle cries that you want to be taking advantage of, right? Let's take a look. There's Dirty Rat, of course, Ravaging Ghoul, and Stonehill Defender at 3 mana. And then moving down, you got the Curator, Primordial Drake, and N'Zoth the Corruptor. Super powerful battle cries, especially at the end of the game. If you can get 2 N'Zoths off into a single game, it's going to be really hard to lose. So that's the deck. Let's see how many eggs we can break today, and let's get into the game. So we'll throw the egg back, just because we already built a nice curve here. See, we got a coin into 5 now. We are trying to do the egg nest thing, but let's just hold off with it for the mulligan, right? If we had Inner Rage, then it gets a lot more interesting. Play it on turn 3, Inner Rage it, try to get trade, get a 5/5 early. We are going to reveal our plans here. We're going to play the quest. He gets a sigh of relief that we're not pirates, I guess. Both decks are kind of hated though, right? Like, you don't really want to be playing Taunt Warrior or Pirate Warrior. Alright, we're up against Cthulhu Mage. Get a nice target for our War Axe here. Currently, we're not playing an Execute for Cthulhu. So we're going to have to use Brawl to get rid of him, if it gets that far. We're trying out 2 copies of Blood Warriors. Now that might be terribly wrong, they both might be terrible, but the idea is we put an egg out, it takes damage eventually, and then we get a nice Blood Warrior value play with another taunt or 2. So we're at 2, we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already got 6 more taunts in our hand, so the quest will be done on curve for us. Possible we might want to armor up, but I doubt it. we want to be firing that rag off.
To me.
I didn't think about Acolyte. I figured we just do that just to see if we lose to some creature. I can't think of anything on top of my head. Looks like we lose the Fireball here. So we probably misplayed pretty badly by getting rid of our armor so quickly. He took the opportunity to start hitting us in the face with stuff. So it's possible at rank 15 we misplayed our way to victory despite our best efforts.
Well played.
Well played. So I sort of underestimated the mage last game. Gave him out to win. Thought we had it locked up, but I played the only way to lose. give him the lose my hero power, give him the option to burn up our faces down. So he's likely to be elementals plus Jade with the new change to Jade Idol, which is now, of course, an elemental. So Portal is really, really good here, right? But I don't think we can do anything about it. We just kind of have to. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I don't know. Because if we don't attack there, he can get not just Portal but Lightning Storm, and this just dies for nothing. Yeah, he did have the Storm, so it's good that we bumped in our stuff there. Can sort of protect. So we can Cairn trade, or we can just sort of protect our guy, kill his totem. I kind of like doing this. A little bit greedy here, but I don't mind this. So backup plan, we have, if things get out of control, we rat into Brawl, into Cairn, into N'Zoth. If he dies, then N'Zoth all of a sudden becomes powerful because even though we're only hitting 2 things, right? But they're strong things. So it looks like no Hex. This is good. This is real good. It's a strong turn for him, no doubt, but oh no. So there's an egg too. So next turn, on turn 9, looks like we'll be dirty ratting into Brawl, into N'Zoth, and we'll get back a Cairn, a Direhorn, and an egg. Unless the egg lives, right? The egg lives, kind of stinks. We might hold off here if he sniffs something dirty going on.
I'm warning you, I'm unstable.
I'm gonna hold on here. If at any point we draw Drake or Curator or something like that to get a Drake, becomes really strong too. We're gonna force him to do something before we do anything. He could just keep toteming. One more thing here, I think. Yeah, so now we're for sure brawling. We'll try to get us Calamos. Oh, we can double rat. Wow. Super valuable brawl, guys. Super valuable here. The egg does indeed die. We actually won the brawl too. That's pretty lucky. So everything's working real good here. Next turn we can N'Zoth if we want to.
Flames consume you.
Don't think we hold it. Now does this work with N'Zoth? I don't even. No, it doesn't. It says play, so it doesn't work. That would have been cool, but we don't need to worry about that interaction. And now we're looking for Blood Warriors. We got 2 copies somewhere. Bump this, bump something else, get another N'Zoth. So the eggs are working out pretty well, right? We have the Brawl synergy going on, and we have the Blood Warrior synergy we haven't seen yet. But even the Inner Rage helped a lot, right? That turn where we killed that Flame Tongue. So no double N'Zoth Dream, unfortunately. Here we're simply gonna try to land the hero power on his guy. We miss. Oh, we have lethal. All right, well played. Against a rogue, we can assume it's not Quest Rogue. We just keep a brawl just in case some you know, huge. Van Cleave comes out. I get to keep it. Heart Creeper's real good. So Devilsaur Egg. It's funny how adding 1 mana and adding 1 health makes it, you know, such, you know, way. Oh, so he's playing Quest. So good on him playing the Quest, even though it's nerfed. It's gonna be good against us possibly if he's building for super late game. We of course did something different this week. Onyxia as the end game goal, right? Curator gives you 2 copies of Onyxia. You finish the quest at some point. Takes longer. We built the deck differently, right? A lot differently, so that the deck was built a lot differently, so we sort of hang on it. We got the Vile Spine Slayer synergy going, try to cast that every turn. I'm not sure why he sapped there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it ups our quest count. It wasn't a threatening thing, right? Like what is it even doing? It just does 2 damage. So that's don't want to call this guy bad, but that might be a rank 15 play. We are at rank 15. I'm not gonna make any excuses for ourselves. I don't grind the ladder. I kind of make these videos, record for the videos, make the videos. So maybe this weekend I'll grind up to rank 10 or 5 or something. So when I play these decks that are adventurous, you guys can see a better test of, you know, what's going on with them. So his quest progress is 1 out of 5. The 1 card well, it could be anything, right? It could be this, could be.
Concede.
All right. So he's slowing down here a little bit. We'll just play an egg, unless something else shows its face here, like a ravaging ghoul. We can coin that out. I think we want to hold on to the coin. We'll play a little bit slow here. It's getting just a little bit dangerous. We don't have a brawl, so you know, if he gets real wide, we might die to bloodlust at some point. But we'll hold back a little bit. So here we have a choice between 4 drops. They both kind of do the same thing. If he's got Flame Tongue, then obviously this one's kind of better, right? Kind of. This one obviously is better if he does not have Flame Tongue. Let's assume he's got Flame Tongue. Although this does trade with 2 things at least. Alright, this might be wrong, but let's try this. It's pretty good Flame Tongue. This, he kills it with 1, and then we can't get through his taunt, so that's the problem with. We can technically, well, no, we probably can't, so maybe this is better. Burns a Devolve, pretty good Devolve. Did increase the power on board that we have. Although we will need Brawl for his Doppelganger turn, right? At some point he's gonna Doppelganger, evolve them. This might be evolve here. Not evolve, okay. There's evolve. Uh-oh. Wow! That was kind of crazy. Okay. He's still got a lot of interesting. So we can coin out this. It kind of just dies to his Barongeddon. And then we don't have a play. Play egg, and over 2 turns it breaks. Just play this guy, which again dies for free, pretty much. But then next turn we get to coin out Drake. So that's the play. We might be dead, right? Oh, the heal totem was actually insane, right? It heals this guy up. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. Oh, that's gross. So now I think we have to change our plan. This is risky, right? Like, if he can get through this, we take 9. So we played a little bit risky there. Possible that we could have won if we did a little bit different. I don't know though. Up against Murlocs, okay. gonna be hard for him to win, I think. Although eventually he's gonna finish, right? And then we have to deal with a 8-8. So we're looking for the... No, that's not the one we wanted to see. I think we're gonna hold our ghoul. If he's sort of the spammy all-in type Murloc, then the ghoul at some point is gonna hit 2 or 3.
I have an axe.
There's not too many targets for N'Zoth, right? We got the 2 eggs, we got the 2 infested Tarns, we got the 2 hatchlings, and the single Cairn, the war chief. Oh, he's gonna buff their health now, probably. Right. Here's what I was saying about the ghoul. It's gonna. I mean, it's technically only killing 1 card, but this does activate our thingy, doesn't it? He's really far behind here. We have an opportunity to Blood Warriors into another ghoul immediately. It's kind of cute, but I think we just hang on to it.
Start running.
This threatens any war leader he has. You know, this obviously trades with that good. I mean, he's got AoE, he's got AoE. We're getting close to the double Drake consecutive turns. For all, we're going to have to save for his 8-8. We don't have an answer for 8-8s. Of course, our hero power eventually gets there, right? But we're only at 1. Even though we showed him ghoul, he must have a buff, right? No, he doesn't even have a buff. So we can play this. We don't even have to ghoul this turn. That's kind of interesting. But we should, right? Like, we should just clear him. Go play this and ghoul.
I have an axe.
Don't want to leave those Murlocs up there. Likely he has the 5/4 beast that you know, adapts them. Still haven't had a death rail die. We do have 1 in hand. Pretty much need 1 more, and then N'Zoth is decent. The quest will finish here. He'll get a full. Well, he doesn't have to play it right away, right? Like, he can just finish what he's doing. West Murloc's got a lot of game, right? They can, with the spirit echoes thing going on. They got a lot of gas in the tank, and they can get those, you know, curve out Murloc wins. That 1/2 into the buff guy, into the war leader, just like the paladin can right now in standard. So decent deck. I think it's just being overshadowed by what the paladin is doing. Paladin basically got a dark peddler type of Murloc, basically, right? Like, you're getting you're discovering a 1-drop spell that's extremely valuable. I do think it's actually better than Dark Peddler, not only because it's a Murloc, because getting a random secret I think is better than getting a random 1 spell. So we're not going to mess around. We're still going to Drake here. We're not going to play 2 taunts. We're just going to clear them out here. So now that we have 2 taunts, our N'Zoth is online, right? Like, we play these out. Play N'Zoth, these come back. They're taunts. They're annoying. So the Blood Warriors, this game was pretty good. It drew us two very relevant cards, gave us gas. The cards even combo together, right? Like they made a 5/5 and a 3/3 that AoE'd. So here I think we'll just kill the War Leader, set up our annoying guys. Go ahead and trade that. Our in-game plan might be a little bit stronger than his, but again, if he had a 1-2-3 start or whatever, we didn't have War Axe, the game would been over ages ago probably. I think the reason that this deck hasn't caught on is because the quest is of course a legendary, so people just don't want to craft a legendary just to play deck when they can play a paladin deck without a legendary. I mean the paladin deck has legendaries in it, right? It's got the Sunkeeper Tarim. Feels a lot better making Sunkeeper Tarim than it does the Murloc quest, I think. I believe I crafted the Shaman quest. I didn't open it. It wasn't the greatest feeling in the world, but I had some ideas with it, and I kind of did some of those ideas already. I haven't played just the all-in Murloc. That seems kind of boring. I think he's given up here. Do we want to keep a Dirty Rat against Unknown Shaman? It's kind of cute, right? He can hit Doppelganger. Like, he's not going to keep Doppelganger, but he could draw it. What could come out? Let's think about this just for a sec. Something like Firefly was obviously good to hit, but he'd play that turn 1. Let's keep it. Let's try it. I'm curious how bad this could go. Of course, our luck, we're gonna hit Fire Elemental, but we're gonna go for it. He could hit something innocuous like a Flame Tongue or a Mana Tide. The Flame Tongue would be pretty good. Okay, so he doesn't have a play, so let's just do it, guys. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not like Calamos or I don't know. Let's just do it.
I ain't talking.
Alright, so well done. We got a Battle Cry guy out of him. Not bad, not bad. Did we dare go again? Oh, I'm tempted, right? Like Flame Tongue. It's kind of bad. This goes to 2. Give another 2.
I wonder.
Trades these 2 in. Well, this would no. He would trade this, and this dies, and he's got a 3. Got a 3/4, no weapon against our 2/6. All right, let's just do it. Fuck it.
I ain't talking.
All right, Tar Creeper. Tar Creeper, not good, because now we can Flame Tug and beat our butt in, but I think that was okay. I don't know, maybe that was stupid. Because these are good later, right, with the brawls?
You gonna sleep with the fishes.
Put some power on the board.
Out of my jungle.
So we get the perfect card here. Turn 5 play as well as Death Rattle.
Me talk, me talk.
Flame Tongue is bad here, right? He gets to cash in here and draw. He gets to buff his guy up. So it's a 5/5 on his turn, or our turn. So it looks like he might not be Evolve. He might be Jade / elementals at the same time. Now that Jade Idol is also an elemental. We'll just play this. Be on our way. Quest is moving along pretty quick here. So we need Ghoul. Ghoul would be insane, right? Top deck Ghoul, one time? Not even. Nope. So I think we gotta start burning through this stupid thing here. At least it sets it up to die to the Drake. Ouch, that sucks. So we gotta survive another turn to land the Drake. Hopefully we draw something relevant. Okay, that's not too irrelevant. Go ahead and play it. We're gonna hang on to our weapon charge. He hasn't immediately bloodlust us to death, so that's a good sign. He's gonna pop our egg, or try to. Does not pop anything, so that was a pretty bad storm. If he doesn't trade, he gets wrecked. Like, he knows it's turn 8 coming up, so he should not be doing this. Yeah, we're at rank 15. Maybe there's a reason. Going for the face damage, but he's not gonna have a board. He's gonna have nothing left here. Interesting. Does Ghoul do enough? No, Ghoul doesn't do enough because it doesn't taunt us. It does break the egg. That's kind of funny. We are gonna take a 3. So maybe we die. I don't think we can die. He's only got 5 mana. He'll have Jade in his deck, so next turn he can consecutive Jade us to death. But it's possible. Let's see if he used one. Yeah, he used one already. So he's only got 1 Jade left. So we got 2 Blood Warriors. We're going to cash one of these Blood Warriors in. We're at 8, a lot nicer than 6. N'Zoth gets, what does he get? I think he gets a 5. He gets an 8. No, he gets a hatchling because the hatchling we made, right? So it gets a hatchling and an egg. That's pretty good, especially because we can Blood Warriors it again. Oh, Inner Rage now too. All right, so we can afford to take that hit. Let's go ahead and do this. We didn't heal here. Hopefully, I don't think that can hurt us. We get another taunt. Calamos doesn't do 8. I think he does like 6, maybe 7. And so here we can. Wait, let's take a look here. We need 8. Oh, we got 8 easy here. So let's just keep him alive, I guess. I think we're gonna heal. The question is, do we kill? We'll just play it safe here. It dies to Calamos, dies to Elementals, but we got another one. I think we're golden here. Volcano. Might have got more power, I'm not sure. Coin Light Storm, probably. So I think we have lethal here. Yeah, we got lethal.